7 things that make me not sign a football player. Welcome back, guys. My name is Samuel. I'm a FIFA agent. This format is Life as a Football Agent, where I share my business journey in football with you guys. I'm here in Sardinia, Ierzu, the town where I grew up. This is actually the pitch where I used to play. There have been loads of questions on the things that make me not sign a player. It's basically 7 red flags. If I see one of these ones, I won't be signing the player. Point number 1 is quite straightforward, is quite easy, it's quite simple. I don't like him as a player. I will not sign a player if I don't like him as a player. Not even if I can make money on him, doesn't matter, I just won't sign a player. All my life, I always try to do things I like and work on something that I really believe in. And to represent a player, to work with a player, I really need to think and believe he's a very, very good player. I just need to like him as a player. I need to think I can help him. I need to think I can benefit his career. It's one of the first things I've learned in sales. Sell something that you believe in, or you're gonna be in big trouble. So rule number 1, I won't sign players that I don't like, that I don't believe in. Point number 2, I don't like him as a person. Now, you can be the best footballer on the pitch, you can be a great talent, but this is a job based on relationships. And if I'm going to be working with a player and representing a player, I'm going to be dealing with this player and this family every day, speaking to him 3, 4, 5 times a week, meeting with him, going out with him. I need to have a very good relationship with him if I want to represent him properly. If I don't like him as a person, if we don't get on well, there's no way I will be able to represent him, and there's no way I will be able to work with him. So this is something that might make me lose a few players and a few quid as well, but it will save me a lot of issues along the way. Now, sometimes you don't know it, and sometimes you discover, along the journey, and that's fine. But if I do know, if I do sense that I don't get on with the player, we don't get on well, I don't like him as a person, I'm sorry, but I won't be signing that player. Reason number 3 I won't sign a player is I think we can't help him. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I think agents and agencies make is thinking they can help every player, sign every player just for the sake of having an extra player they represent. But the reality is you just can't be the right choice for every player, and you can't help every player out there. There's loads and loads of players that reach out. I'm sorry, sometimes I can't reply to all of them, but if a player is in a lower league, you then need contacts in those leagues to help him get him up and get him out from those leagues. If a player is in a country where you don't have connections, where in the end you won't be able to help him, there's no way I will sign that player. Sometimes it's difficult to say no, especially when the players come to you and it's an easy signing. But for us, at least, it's not about how many players we have, it's having the right ones and servicing them in the best possible way. So reason number 3, I won't sign a player if I believe we can't help him and we are not the right choice for him. Reason number 4, I won't sign a player is he's not responsive. Now, I get that a lot of players are used to being chased, or used to a great lifestyle, or used to a lot of people around them wanting to help them. They are busy. But we work with the biggest legends in the world: Roberto Carlos, John Terry, Marco Materazzi, Luka Modric, Gleison Bremer, Guillermo Vicario, and more and more and more. All these legends find the time to be responsive, come back to us quickly. So if they can, I'm sure a player playing in Serie A, Serie B, Championship, Premier League, League One can be responsive. And reason number 4, I won't be signing a player is if he thinks he's too busy to come back to us, or to come back to me, or takes 2-3 days to answer me, or doesn't pick up the phone, he doesn't answer my calls. I need to be working with people that understand our value and understand the value of our time, and understand and believe how much we can help him, what an important asset we are for him. So if the player doesn't believe this, then there's really no point I want to be working with him. It's very simple. Point number 5, I won't be signing a player is if he thinks that the agency can do it all for him. Working with players and having an agency, it's all about teamwork. It's all about working together to achieve the goals. The agency won't be able to get you to the Premier League or to Serie A just doing some magic. It's all about teamwork, it's all about working together, it's all about doing things together and going on the same direction. If the player thinks he can sign with us or with an agency and sit down, not do any work, not push himself enough and not work hard enough just because the agency will do it all, well then that's a very big red flag for me, and it's a reason why I won't be signing that player. Point number 6, lack of professionalism. If the player is not professional, I get the point. Now, we read loads of stories about players going out and turning up to training and famous players, massive stars, but football has changed. Talent today will get you far, but it won't get you all the way through. The game is so physical now. The pace, the speed, the power, strength is so important. You really have to be professional. It's not only about your physique, but it's also in here. So if you're weak, if you are not turning up on time, if you are not ready to take setbacks, the competition out there is crazy. So if you are not ready to be professional, to train hard, to work hard, to be on time, we put a lot of effort in this job and a lot of resources and also a lot of money as well. So if you're not ready to go all in and be professional, then we will be wasting time and we will be wasting money as well. And in the end, we can't actually help the player. So point number 6, if the player is not professional, it's just not for us, not for me. Point number 7 that won't make me sign a player is there's too many people involved. There's not clarity on who's the agent, if he has an agent already. If we are dealing with the father, the brother, the uncle, a friend, 3 of them, 4 of them, it has to be clear. When a player signs to our agency, it needs to be us and him, and of course the family is involved, but the family also needs to understand our role and be in line. We will be making decisions all together, but it can't be that, I mean, at least for me, when there is more than one extra person involved, then it's a no-no. It's a big no for me. We get that a lot. They have to join the agency and 50% of the player belongs to a different agent, 25% of the player belongs to an agency in some country, we don't know where. That's a big no for us. Yes, we collaborate with other agents, that's fine, but we give mandates for maybe a certain region or a certain country where we're not strong, but we decide that, and we decide that with the player. It's just difficult to start a relationship with too many people and no clarity at all. So point number 7, if there are too many people involved, if there is more than one person involved, then it's a big no for me. Guys, I'm so happy about the community. Please leave a comment and let me know any other questions. There's more videos coming out. I'll keep documenting life as a football agent. Stay safe, guys.